Hi, sixth grade. I hope you're keeping cool. It's getting pretty warm in the afternoons. Um, all right, well, let's get started. So, yesterday we were learning how to create histograms from tables, and now we're going to interpret data from a histogram. So, let's look at this example. Now, this histogram shows the number of digital music files each student in a class has on a computer or other electronic player. Briefly describe the data. So here they gave us a title, number of digital files students have. Here are my intervals here at the bottom, which represent the number of digital music files. So we go from 0 to 99, 100 to 199. So it looks like our interval is, the size is 100, okay? And the number of students is the frequency and it's on the y-axis here, okay? And so let's answer some questions to get a generalization about this data, okay? So how many students are there? Well, to figure out how many students there are, we have to look at the number of frequencies each bar hits, okay? So let's look here, okay? So here, 0 to 99, it hits at 2. So there's 2 students who download 0 to 99 music files. There's 12 students who download 100 to 199 music files. There's 9 students who download 200 to 299 music files. There's 4 students who download 300 to 399 music files. There's 3 students who download 400 to 499 music files. There's 1 student who downloads 500 to 599 music files, and then there's one more student who also downloads 600 to 699 music files. Wow, is it per day? Okay, just on their computer, how much they have. Okay, not per day. That would be wild. All right, so now that we figured out how many students there are, we're going to add them. So 2 plus 12 is 14. 14 plus 9 is 23. 23 plus 4 is 27. 27 plus 3 is 30. Then we add 2 and that's 32. So there are 32 students in the class. Now, how many digital music files do most students have? Well, let's look here. It looks like the most is 12. So most students download between 100 to 199 music files, or have downloaded that many on their computers or electronic player. Okay. Now, what is the range of data? Do you recall how to find the range? We have to take the greatest minus the lowest amount, okay? So the greatest amount here, they don't tell us exactly, but we can look at it from the intervals that were given. So our highest interval is 600 to 699, and our highest number in that interval is 699, okay? And our lowest interval is 0 to 99, and our lowest number is 0. So we're going to do 699 minus 0, and so the range of the data is 699. Does the histogram's tail fall to the left or to the right? Okay. Well, when I look here, I see that again, the most amount here is 12, and then it gets lower and lower and lower and pretty low here. So it kind of falls to the right side of here, okay? So since it, and also if I kind of draw like an imaginary line here, it looks like it's a tail, right, on the right side. So the histogram has a tail to the right. So is the data right skewed or left skewed? Well, because there's a histogram tail to the right, it is right skewed. So to summarize, this is our description of the data from this histogram. There are 32 students in the class. Most students have 100 to 299 digital music files. The range of the data is 699. The histogram has a tail to the right, and most of the data values are to the right of the most frequent value, so the shape of the histogram is right skewed. All right, now it's your turn. I would like for you to describe the data in this histogram. Okay, all right, give it a try on your own, and let's come back and compare our answers. Okay. All right, so let's look at this histogram. It's the congressional representatives for each state. All right, right? So the number of representatives, we have 1 to 10, 11 to 20. So it looks like there are 10. Our interval amount is 10. Okay. Well, first, okay, most, the most, the number of states, um, let's see, it looks like 1 to 10 representatives um, is what's representative of most states because there's like, let me see, between 30 and 40 states that have between 1 to 10. Okay. Wow, there is a state that has, it might be 1. I'm not sure if this is 1 because it looks like it might be 1/5 of 5. So that looks like one state has between 51 and 60 representatives, right? I wonder if that's a 1 2 here, right? That could be a 1. Is that the same size as that? Yes, it looks like it's the same size. So that might be a 1 2. One state also has 31 to 40. I'm guessing it's a 1. All right, so yeah, most states have between 1 to 10 representatives, okay? Also, is the data right skewed or left skewed? It looks like it's right skewed because a lot of the data falls to the right side of the most frequent number of states here, okay? So it looks like it's right skewed because there's a tail on the right. And then our range is, let's see, 60 minus 1, so that's 59 representatives is our range. And then I noticed this bar here. This is an outlier, isn't it? Okay, because it's separated from the rest of the bars here on the histogram. Okay, so this would be an outlier. So that's what I have so far. Did you have any similar results as I did? Did you have something different? Well, to summarize, most states sent 1 to 10 representatives. The histogram is skewed to the right. There is one state that sent 51 to 60 representatives, which is an outlier in the data here. Okay. Also, it looks like there's another state here that sent 31 to 40, but this is still pretty close to the other pieces of data because it's close to this interval here, right? But this piece of data is not that close to the other intervals. It's not even attached, okay? So that's why it's an outlier. All right, way to go. Could you do guided practice number 6 and interpret the data that you see in the histogram? See you soon. All right. So, let's take a look at this data, the December temperatures, okay? So, number of days is on the y-axis and my temperature intervals are on the x-axis here and it's in Fahrenheit. So, it looks like these three are fairly close to one another, right? These intervals. So, there was 5 number of days, 6 number of days, 7 number of days that was between 31 and 39 degrees Fahrenheit in the winter. Now, do you think this is skewed to the right or skewed to the left? It looks skewed to the left because, you know, when I look at the most frequent number of days, which is here, a lot of the other data falls to the left here of the data. Oh, there's that cute dog again. And so it would be left skewed. So let's take a look here. Most of the data values are from 31 to 39, right? The data has a tail to the left, so it is left skewed. And the temperatures are from 22 degrees to 45 degrees, because my lowest is 22 and my highest is 45. So the range is 45 minus 22, which is 23 degrees Fahrenheit. I guess I didn't describe the range. What about you? Did you remember to include it? All right. Well, that's all for today. That was so short, right? Okay. Well, I'll see you tomorrow during our next video. Bye.